Now we've got quite a bit of fabric left over, and from this we're going to make the similar trouser for Inaya. Is probably perhaps it's going to come out marginally short for her, so what I will do is I will add a belt to go on top of it. So we're going to cut. Now, the only other thing that we require is this is the fabric that was left over from the other side, and this is the larger of the pieces of fabric. And what we're going to do is cut out some bias strips for making the dory for the button loops. So this is just that's the dory for the button loops. And in all that, I've still got this much fabric that if I wanted, I could actually design another a dress or a salwar, depending on, or pieces like this, always keep them handy because they are ideal for using as trims, and we're always working with pinks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to safeguard this and perhaps make, when I get spare time, perhaps make a trim out of this and just keep it handy for the next time we're sewing something in a bright color and we find it difficult to match. It's amazing what wonders you could do with stuff like this. Don't keep it as pieces, work it out as a trim like this, make the trim like this and store it, you know. And if you store them all in one box, if you make all the trims like this in spare time and just store them in one box, and then whenever you're sewing, just take out the box and match up with whichever fabric or clothes that it goes with, that will save you a job, and you will thank your lucky stars that, oh, thank God when I had the time and when I had the fabric that I went and did this. It's all prepared and it'll make a unique suit out of, you know, something that you least expect to do. So that's my bit of advice and tips for you. That's all the wonderful latest creations. Inshallah, you will see me again, hopefully, with the making of these suits. And continue watching, continue sharing, enjoy the tutorials. Don't just watch them, do follow them and make some of the beautiful dresses that I design. It's all down to the time and effort, and there is simply no excuse when people turn around and say, well, you know, I haven't got the time or I haven't got this, because I tell you that is just a simple excuse. Because you know what, when my mum was admiring my suit this morning, this baby pink one that I designed from the leftover pieces of fabric, and the amazing thing is that it is out of stuff like this that you do the creations. Now if I was to show you, this is exactly the type of fabric this one was, and this again, this is with a blue and with a pink. Now combine that and that together and make a similar outfit as the one I'm wearing. It will look absolutely beautiful, but again, it's all down to time and effort. You know, this is just a piece of fabric, you know, that you can actually utilize, and you can do the exact same thing that you saw me do with the dress that I'm wearing.